All right, everybody, what's up? I'm John from John's Cooks and Barbecue. This is your first video. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and also like them videos and ring the bell so you get notified when we post new videos. All right, so today we're going to be doing some baby backs. I'm going to be doing two different styles. For the rub, I'm going to be using two rubs from Meat Church. The first one is the Holy Gospel. This one has a little bit more pepper in it, puts a little bit more heat into the ribs. And then this one is honey bacon barbecue. This is going to be perfect for sweetness. It's going to give that nice sweet flavor to the ribs. First, I'm going to rub them with Dijon mustard as a binder, and then I'm going to apply my rub, and then we'll pop them in the smoker. All right, check it out. All right, so these baby backs I got from my local butcher, and I had asked them to already take off the membrane. So the membrane is taken off. I have no need to do that. There is a special way to do that. If you had to take your membrane off, maybe I can make another video and show you guys how to do that. All right, so I'm going to use Dijon mustard as a binder. What this is going to do, it's going to bind the rubs to the ribs. You're not even going to taste it after they're cooked. It's just to help that rub and the seasoning adhere to the ribs. I'm going to rub the binder all over. Now, like I said, I'm making two different racks. So the first one, I'm going to put Holy Gospel on it from Meat Church, the rub I'm using. Now, this is a rub that has a little bit more pepper in it. This gives it a little bit more of that Texas heat. I'm going to do one hot style rib, then I'm going to do one sweet style rib. Now, you want to put your rub on both sides. You really put a good amount. You also want to get the sides along the bone line. There you go, that's looking perfect right there. So now I'm going to rub the sweet one. So now for the sweet one, I'm using the honey bacon hog barbecue rub from Meat Church. This rub is really, really good on pork because it adds that sweetness to it. Alright, so now after that, I'm going to pop them in my smoker. So I got my smoker rolling at about 225 degrees. I have apple wood smoking in there, and what you're going to do is you're going to put them in bone side down. All right, now they're going to cook in there for about 3 hours. Just going to let that smoke roll. You're going to check your smoke every half hour to 45 minutes. Now every hour, on the hour, you're going to spritz them. You're going to you can use anything you want to spritz them. Some people use apple juice. Some people may use orange juice. I just like using apple cider vinegar. So I'm going to spritz the tops of them, all around the bottom. Make sure they're covered. This is going to help them keep moist and add that extra sweetness to them. So that was the first hour. So this is about 2 hours in. I'm going to spritz them for the second time. You can see that smoke is really rolling. They're getting that nice color on there, and that nice burgundy. That bark is starting to form. Oh yeah, that looks great. All right, so now after they've been in there for about 3 hours, now we're going to wrap them. I wrap my ribs at 3 hours, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put brown sugar down on the foil first. Then I'm going to put a little bit of honey. Then we're going to put a good amount of butter, big chunks of butter. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my first rack of ribs. I'm going to lay it right on top of there. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Brown sugar, honey, and of course butter. Who doesn't love butter? Yeah, these are going to be so good. This is a competition style ribs right here. This is what they do in competitions. Now when you wrap them, you want to make sure they're wrapped tight. I like to double layer them so it holds the juices more. So I wrap it right there, then I'm going to turn it and wrap it right in another piece. Alright, so now I'm going to wrap the other one. Now what I'm going to do is, due to them being wrapped and due to them not penetrating any more smoke into them, I'm actually going to pop them in the oven. I'm going to finish them in the oven. I'm going to put them in the oven for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. They're going to get nice and tender. They're going to hold all the juices in there. So they've been in there for about an hour and a half, 2 hours. You're going to put the oven to 225, just like you have your smoker. Yeah, so you can see all the foil held all those juices. Oh yeah, this looks so good. The smell was amazing. The whole house smelled so amazing. Look at that. And that's a perfect tenderness rib right there. Now for the hotter one, I'm putting the Texas Lina barbecue sauce. That's a homemade barbecue sauce. I'll add the link to that video in the description below. That's a hotter sauce that's going to bring out some of that pepper. And then for the sweeter one, I'm putting a standard barbecue sauce with sweet chili in there to give it that sweetness. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump up the temperature of the oven, and I'm going to pop them back in uncovered, and then that's going to let that barbecue sauce caramelize just for about 15 minutes. So you can see right there how it caramelized. Oh, they look so good. Look at that. I had a nice smoke ring on there. They were perfect tenderness. Everybody loved them. They were awesome. So you can see total, I had them in the smoker for 3 hours. Then I had them wrapped in the oven for about an hour and a half. And then I had them put back in the oven, lightly sauced, unwrapped, for about another 15 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes. They came out so good. Perfect style rib, nice and crispy on the outside and nice and tender on the inside. And that's about it, guys. You can see how easy it was. If you have any questions, make sure you comment below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell so you get notified when I post new videos. If you want to check out another video, there's one on your screen. Next time, I'll see you at the smoker.